Okay, I was on mute for way too long there. Um, I have been going through my Steam accounts, and there's a couple of games that I have bought and just haven't played, and one of them is Kao The Kangaroo. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Kao The Kangaroo seems like a fun game to play because he's a kangaroo. Now I've been trying a couple of new things here with streaming on YouTube. I'm trying to get the YouTube chat to like work on this little yellow box that I drew that took 2 seconds. So, I'm gonna test that and just write in the chat penises with a couple of S's. And I wonder if that comes up. I have a feeling it won't, because I just can never seem to get the chat function to work. Yep, that definitely does not work. That's cool. Love that. Anyway, fuck it. We'll eventually figure that one out. But yeah, let's load up Kao. Vaguely remember this guy. He's a kangaroo with boxing gloves and his eyeballs are on the top of his head, like Croc, which means he blinks weirdly. He's all fleshy, and you probably hear it. Also, every time I try to run this game, it keeps fucking crashing on me, so ideally it stops doing that. I don't see why I need to open stream to play the game. There we go. Okay. I'm just happy I bought this at like a discounted price. Is that our one? Because the other kangaroos looked pretty similar. I think this game is Polish, which is really weird because I can't think of another single Polish video game. I mean, are they known for their games? They're known for losing the war. You know, that's a weird fucking looking koala. It doesn't really seem to fit in with anything else. Okay, a lot happened there in those 3 seconds. And that's the game, okay. That's a lot of jumping. Sharks don't really jump out of the water like that. Oh, there's Cat. He's chasing a cockroach? I have no idea what the fuck this game is. Alright, let's hit new game. And none of the buttons are working. Okay, for some reason the R1 button is how I start a new game. Normal? Can't imagine this is going to be very hard. And we're already in the game. Right, I have no idea what the plot is. It's very Crash Bandicoot-y. And I'm collecting money. I don't know what that is, but it has a pair of eyeballs. Can I talk to you or hit you or what do I do here? Okay, I think it's cute. I much prefer games to have these type of graphics, so okay. Okay, well, that's trying to make sense of what the hell this game is. It's very nice looking for like a early 3D game. The fuck is going on with his neck? Now, I don't know much about kangaroos. I'm not a biologist, and I've never been to Australia, but I don't think they do that. And that jumping sound effects are gonna get really annoying. Alright, here's our first little fucker. Ow. Oh, I can kill them. I keep thinking they're like just piles of shit with eyes. Is that what they're going for here? Alright. So far, the biggest challenge is the fucking camera. Okay, so I can turn around, which is like very similar to Croc. And then I can kind of shimmy left and right. And yes, that is a very inspirational message I sent. I wish I could get the chat to come up on the fucking stream, but whatever. I feel like the people who made this game, who are Polish, have probably never been to Australia. Because they don't have fucking kangaroos walking around with boxing gloves. They just have regular kangaroos who walk around and fuck up your shit. Just a really funny video of like a kangaroo who's holding onto a dog, and some guy comes over and just like pops him in the mouth. Alright, pig with a lollipop and a birthday hat. Not really what I would think the enemy's gonna be, but you know. Nothing about this game makes any sense. I do miss that era where like you just... Oh! Okay. There's a lot of charm to it, which is nice. It controls rather badly. There's some charm here. Again, the camera's the hardest part. I just want to go across the log, buddy. Come on. Oh, God. He burned to death. I like how the lava just looks like spaghetti. Like, you know, when you get, what's those, I don't know what brands you'd have in your country, but you know, like Heinz beans? They do like a really shitty spaghetti thing. It looks like that. It looks like really cheap spaghetti in a can. So far, this bonus level has been harder than the regular level. Alright, cool. Christ, that was an ordeal. Alright, dead ends. Nope. More spaghetti. What's weird is the camera like changes. Oh, we can look at that. Kao the Kangaroo can hold on to platforms when he falls. Something that games today fucking don't put in them. And look at you, Sonic. Really helpful if Sonic would grab onto ledges. The camera like follows where you're pointing, but it's like a 2-second delay. If you're watching this after watching my Sonic Frontiers video, I have no idea why that blew up so much. This keeps going up and up and up in numbers, which is nice for me. And it goes within the most 789. If I could get your chat on my OBS screen right now, I would, but I can't because it's just fucking hard to do all this shit. But there will be more videos like the Sonic Frontiers one at some point. Might take a break from the Hedgehog because there's only so much Sonic I can stomach. I don't even know what that did. Right? Why is the life icon a question mark? Why does the camera fight me at every fucking turn? Ah, oh, Kao, you were not great. I don't even know which direction I'm meant to be going. Did I start here? Yeah, there's the weird little neck water thing. I remember the sequel. The sequel was like he had shorts and he had a snowboard. I played that one. I've never played this game, and so far, I don't feel like anyone needs to play this game. He also runs a little too slow. And look, I don't like to complain straight away when it comes to, you know, games, but this isn't great. Very happy I bought it on sale. I wanted the second one because I know that one, but it was like you could buy all 3 of them for like an extra like €2 or something. So I was like, screw it. All right, I know this falls. Okay, we're down here. It's a level made of soup. Alright, that didn't happen last time. That's new. Why is this like the hardest fucking game in the world? And it keeps sending me back here. Dude, the only Sonic games you played are Sonic Lost World. Jesus Christ. That's like literally my least favorite Sonic game. Hang on, I know there's a way to get like the YouTube pop-out chat, isn't there? Yeah, you can like pop it out. And this might be a really dumb way to do it. Like, I watched the video and it was like, oh, just paste this link into your OBS and then your fucking chat thing works. And I was like, okay, cool, that sounds fun. And then you do the thing and it doesn't work. Oh, God, I hate streaming. Just it seems simple. It seems like everything should be set up and then you fucking do the thing and then it just doesn't work. Okay, that one kind of worked. It is very stretched. Jesus Christ. Yeah, again, this is not formatted at all for the little drawings. Unless I can put it behind my chair. I don't even know what layer that's on. Probably the one that says chair, but you know what? That's a lot of effort, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, fuck it. Back to Kao. Which again, the only button that works on that menu is the R2 button. Really strange. How did I go backwards twice? Why is that a move? He's having a stroke. I'd say he's drowning, but, you know, his neck is very much above water. It's kind of fun punching them. You know, it takes about 9 attempts to hit the guy, but, you know. Am I going in a loop? This feels like I'm going in a loop at this point. Also, I swear to God, there's a voice that's saying, like, help me or something, and I don't know what that is meant to be. And I've killed this fucker like 5 times. This game is so dumb. Okay, this looks like a slightly new area, or I don't think I've been here in like a hot minute. Yeah, okay, there's the bonus world. There's the pig with the birthday hat and the lollipop for some reason. And then here's where we get to the room with spaghetti. Yeah, Sonic Lost World does a pretty bad job of teaching the mechanics of that game in general. The parkour system is cool, it just doesn't work half the time, so I never bothered using it. I think Sonic Lost World is also like one of the only Sonic games I returned, like, or like I just stopped playing out of frustration. Like, I finished most Sonic games, but Lost World, that was a struggle to play. I fucking hate that game. All right, things fall out of the fucking sky. Cool, cool. And now I'm running. Now I'm running. Did I do that the whole time? Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and I have not beaten the very first level. Christ, that's an ordeal. Although the music's cool. I don't know what any of this means. Are these all the levels? Do I go to space at some point? I hate platformers. I mean, I don't. I love them, but, you know. And I get this came out 26 years ago now. Christ. But these type of, like, early PlayStation 1 games, even though I think this is a Dreamcast game, they're just so, like... I don't know. It's just, they all just play, like, Mario 64 hacks. I don't even like Mario 64. I think that's a bad game. It's good for the times, but, you know, if you go back and play Mario 64 now as someone who didn't grow up with it, which is me, it's very annoying to play. I think the Crash Bandicoot trilogy greatly outperforms any 3D Mario game up until maybe... Well, I don't even like Galaxy. I'd say like the only 3D Mario game I actually like would be... what was that one on the Switch? Where you fucking throw your hat and you can control things? What was that called? Mario Odyssey. I remember I got that game and I like played it non-stop. Like, I'm not the biggest Mario fan. I like the spin-offs like Mario Kart and Party and stuff because you can play them with friends. And the 2D Marios are pretty fun. But like when it comes to 3D Mario games, I just cannot finish them. They're just such a drag to play. But Odyssey, I think, is amazing. It's such a fun game. I think because it breaks away from the traditional Mario formula just a little bit. I really hope the next Mario game is good because it's been like 8 years. That's a lot of time with Mario. Ugh. I love jumping on fajita wraps. Ugh. I'm not really sure what that does. Is that good? Is that bad? Just giant red cubes for no reason? But the level's almost over, so alright, whatever. Okay, my next level is paragliding. I will say, there's a decent bit of variety here. Oh! Fuck. Dead already. Okay, it would help if it didn't go a million miles an hour. Yeah, if I played this as a kid, yeah, I'd be having fun. It just had a really awful first level. I still don't even know who the villain is. I forget who put me in a cage at the beginning. I really hate this music track. It's fucking does not fit at all. Oh! He's getting faster again. This surprisingly actually controls pretty well. Ow! I will say, he has a lot of character. I like that about him. Still have no idea what the question mark does. Oh, I have a tail whip move. Okay, that would have been cool to know earlier. Him again? fucking kangaroo goes to jail an awful lot. Alright, cool. I don't know what any of this does. Oh great, they flipped. This is just Crash Bandicoot. Okay, and they flipped the control because now back is up. It's a cool little game, and there's a lot of charm to it. I just wish the controls were a bit better. And this is like a re-release, so, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can change it somewhere in the settings. No. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fun. Another move I didn't know I had, but alright.